Beer and Mayonnaise, a good lesson in life. When things in your life seem almost too much to bear, when 24 hours in a day are not enough, remember the mayonnaise jar and the beer. The professor stood before his philosophy class and had some items in front of him. When the class began, wordlessly he picked up a very large and empty mayonnaise jar and proceeded to fill it with golf balls. He then asked the students if the jar was full. They agreed it was. So he picked up a box of pebbles and poured them into the jar. He shook the jar slightly and the pebbles rolled into the open spaces between the golf balls. He then asked the students again if the jar was full. They agreed it was. Next, he picked up a box of sand and poured that into the jar. Of course, the sand filled up everything else. He asked once more if the jar was full. The students replied with a unanimous yes. Then the professor produced 2 cans of beer from under the table and poured the entire contents into the jar, effectively filling the empty space between the sand. He asked the students, who were now laughing, I want you to recognize that this jar represents your life. The golf balls are the important things. Your family, your children, your health, your friends, your favourite passions. Things that if everything else was lost and only they remained, your life would be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter, like your job, your house, your car. The sand is everything else, the small stuff. If you put the sand in the jar first, there's no room for the pebbles or the golf balls. The same goes for life. If you spend all your time and energy on the small stuff, you will never have room for the things that are important to you. Pay attention to the things that are important to you, the things that are critical to your happiness. Play with your children. Talk with your partner. Take her out to dinner or he out to dinner. Go out with friends. There will always be time to clean the house and do the washing. Take care of the golf balls first, the things that really matter. Set your top priorities. The rest is just sand. One of the students raised her hand and inquired what the beer represented. The professor smiled. I'm glad you asked, he said. It just goes to show that no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for a couple of beers.